to go within. And that was the whole problem. I think my very definition of addiction is it's a way to live outside of self so that we don't have to be with self. I never wanted to feel. And if somebody tried to make me talk about what was going on, I responded with anger. I was such an angry individual. And we see this often with men. But over time, I realized that beneath this anger is just pain. I was in so much pain, but I just didn't have that voice. And that just further caused me to isolate, withdraw. And then you get to a place where you often find out very quickly that if you want something different, you're going to have to do something different. And there were so many of those proverbial forks in the road for me. One of which was, I remember collapsing in a hallway outside of a classroom that I was teaching. I was actually teaching a special ed class in Edmonton at a junior high school. And to give you some context of where my life was at, a doctor had given me a month to live if I didn't change what I was doing. And honestly, I didn't really care. But I was just living a life fueled with alcohol, gambling. I was having seizures every day. And when I collapsed in the hall, I just remember these students peeking over and they're like, "Oh, Mr. K, are you all right?" Yes, I'm fine. I smile. But I realized at that point, again, if I didn't do something different, I was not going to be around much longer. And there was something in me that really wanted to fight. And it was at that moment where I think I was able to start taking off some of that victim mentality, the V from my forehead. And I understood the value of putting a voice to my pain, of getting into support groups, and really learning that the act of feeling is what leads to healing.